you come into a game, and we carried over what we did in Chicago the second half, as far as we played with a great amount of energy. We took a team that their strength was their rebounding ability, one of the top 2 rebounding teams in the league, and we've been struggling with that. And we kicked their butts on the boards. From the beginning, JaVale really starting that in the first quarter. Their other strength, Bignani, the way he played on his Florida trip, he's played extremely well at both Miami when they won and Orlando when they were right there. And Dre did a great job, him and Booker, really not giving him anything early until really the game we pretty much had start getting things as far as under control. Love the ability that we had 28 assists. Had a little bit too many turnovers. We gambled a little bit. Played a lot of guys. Nick has come out to be kind of our scorer as far as off the bench, and playing guys are establishing as far as on roles. But more than anything else, I liked our aggressiveness. I liked our aggressiveness in pick and rolls. I liked the way we really shared the ball as a team and played as a team. And so now we get to go have a great challenge on the road on a back-to-back with a Boston team that, last year we played pretty well. Even though we struggled at times, we played pretty well against them.
In line with carrying over from Chicago, Gil also gave you some more strong minutes.
Yeah.
He was a big factor in that run you had in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's you can see he's starting to get his legs under him, and just playing well, making shots. He's a threat. So what he does, he puts so much pressure on the other team, knowing that they have to guard him. So this team, even though they've struggled at times, they played really well late. Toronto. So I mean, it was a game. The question was asked, do I know what to expect from our guys without John and without Yi, 2 of our top 6 guys? And I really didn't. But I said I think we're going to go and compete and play hard, and that was a big key. Our defense has gotten better here in the last, even though we've lost 2 of the last 3 games and started a little bit in Charlotte. Our defense got better shooting percentage. Shooting percentage was better against Chicago, and it was very good as far as tonight. So, I mean, a week and a half ago we were 30th in the league in field goal percentage at 53%, and I think we got that thing down now almost might be even under 47 to 46. So we're slowly but surely moving that thing down.
Flip, are you confident that if you need to play in big minutes tomorrow night, Gil's got enough legs?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We're hoping to maybe have John back. I talked to John yesterday. I tried to explain to him who Wally Pipp was. He wasn't really sure. And I says, well, you know who Lou Gehrig is? I says, yeah, well, that's why you don't know who Wally Pipp is. So I says, let's hope you don't get Wally Pipp. But, Kirk did a phenomenal job running the team tonight, and he's been doing that because him and John have shared the minutes there. But he played a lot of minutes and did a great job as far as getting us into our offense. He's one of the main reasons we had 28 assists. And so, and did a really nice job for us.
So Wall will be traveling with you?
We'll have to see. I think he probably will be. That's my anticipation.
Coach, can you talk about the overall progress that you've seen in your team from game 1 up until now?
Well, I think we're getting more aggressive. The last week, I think we're starting to understand what we need to do from a philosophical way defensively, how to play. I think that's giving us a little bit more aggression. We don't have as much uncertainty as far as in what we're doing. And, with a young team, that's what happens. Young teams, it takes them times in game time to go through the process and understand. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Talk about that third quarter run, what you saw just in terms of the shot selection, in terms of the way.
We moved the ball. We made extra passes. We ran out of our defense. We chart contesting shots. We've been contesting shots that are almost about 70% for the year. In the games that we struggled, we've moved below that. The games that we've had really success, we've been above. I would anticipate tonight we were at about that 80%, contesting shots. And that's why, and so we were able to run out of missed shots. A lot of times people say to us, you guys ask me, your fast break. I said, well, when teams are shooting 54, 55% against us, you couldn't get out and run. We didn't make stops. And so we were able to make a run because we made some stops. We had some good execution. And I think overall, we made a conscious effort of keeping pace into the game. Right from the beginning, we changed a little bit of our quick attack and to give us a little bit more pace, a little bit more aggression out of our guards.
Andre had a great game. And also JaVale, is he getting the kind of effort?
he had great effort tonight. You know, we would have liked to play him late. Then they went so small, it was tough to put him back in there. You know, because we wanted to almost reward him for how he had played. You know, then he picked up his fourth foul, and we had to sit him. And then it got to the point where we didn't want to waste him with Boston tomorrow. But I thought all the guys we played up front. You know, I thought Hilton was great for us tonight. He showed, we've been really harping on our guys to roll to the basket. Our guards can find you, and he got 2 or 3 dunks off those rolls. Booker was good as far as, very active, defensively for us, got his hands on a lot of balls, contested shots. And so I think our interior, I was happy with our intensity and our consistency tonight with our interiors. And we're going to have that tomorrow against Boston because they're playing against a veteran all-star team in our front line especially.
Flip, you had talked about how you guys did play pretty well against them, but they played a couple of high-profile games
Right.
already this year. What is it about them, and how do you go about playing them?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing is that, Bignani has the ability, if you can't contain him, to change the complexion. He's a 5 that shoots it like a guard, and we were able to, with our defensive concepts, to really prevent him from getting a lot of shots and getting going from perimeter. And so we were able to, and I think that was a big thing for us, huge thing for us, really.